raised my stepdaughter, but when she got pregnant she announced that I wasn't her real mom and said her baby would have a real mother unlike her, so I cut off all financial support from my side. I met David when I was 32 and he was 35, and his daughter Emma was 9 years old at the time. Emma's biological mother had left when she was just 4, and David told me she had struggled with addiction and mental health issues that made it impossible for her to care for Emma properly. David had full custody and Emma rarely saw her biological mother, maybe once or twice a year for supervised visits that often ended in disappointment when her mother didn't show up. When David and I started dating, I was careful not to push myself into Emma's life too quickly because I knew how hard it could be for children to accept a new person in their parents' life. I had never been married before and didn't have children of my own, but I had always wanted to be a mother and I found myself drawn to both David and Emma from the very beginning. Emma was quiet and shy at first, but she was also curious and intelligent, and I could see she was hungry for attention and stability that she hadn't always had. David and I took things slowly for about 6 months before I started spending more time at their house and getting involved in Emma's daily routine. I helped with homework and packed lunches and drove her to soccer practice and lessons, and gradually Emma started to warm up to me and accept me as part of her life. David and I got married when Emma was 11, and by that time she had started calling me mom without me ever asking her to, which made me feel like I had finally found my purpose in life. I loved her like she was my own child and I wanted to give her all the stability and love she had missed in her early years. I attended every school event and parent-teacher conference, helped with science fair projects and book reports, taught her how to cook and do laundry and manage money, and was there for every scraped knee and broken heart and teenage drama that came up over the years. David worked long hours as an engineer and traveled frequently for work, so I was often the one handling the day-to-day parenting responsibilities, and I loved every minute of it even when it was exhausting and challenging. Emma and I developed a close relationship over the years, and she confided in me about everything from friend drama to boy troubles to her fears about the future. I helped her through her first heartbreak when she was 15, supported her when she wanted to quit piano to focus on soccer, and spent countless hours helping her with college applications and scholarship essays during her senior year of high school. When she got accepted to the state university with a partial academic scholarship, I was so proud I cried, and I felt like all the hard work and love I had invested in her over the years had been worth it. Emma studied business in college and did well academically, though she struggled sometimes with anxiety and self-doubt that I think stemmed from her early childhood experiences with her biological mother. I made sure she had access to counseling services at school and checked in with her regularly to make sure she was taking care of herself and not getting overwhelmed with coursework and social pressures. David and I visited her at school several times each semester and she came home for holidays and summer breaks, and our relationship remained strong and close throughout her college years. After Emma graduated, she moved back home for a few months while she looked for a job, and during that time she met Sean at a friend's party. Sean was a few years older than Emma and worked at a company, and he seemed like a nice enough young man, though I sometimes felt like he was a bit immature and not quite ready for a serious relationship. But Emma fell hard for him right away, and within 6 months they were talking about moving in together and getting engaged, which made me nervous because I thought they were rushing things and didn't really know each other well enough yet. Emma found a job at a financial planning firm and moved in with Sean after about 8 months of dating, and I tried to be supportive even though I had some concerns about their relationship dynamics. Sean seemed to have a lot of influence over Emma's